Now for the 1968S, that is the proof Kennedy half dollar. They made only a little over 3 million of those coins. And keep in mind, these coins, these 1968 half dollars, are 40% silver. So right now when I'm making this video, silver is a little over $16 an ounce. So these 50-cent coins are going to be worth over $2.40 a piece just in their silver value if they don't have any types of errors or high grades. Now once silver rises, of course the value of these coins go up, or if silver goes down, then the value of these coins go down. But first let's look at the Kennedy half dollar proof coin from 1968. Now here is a 1968. You see here on the coin slab that it is graded by PCGS at a proof 66. So it has an extremely high grade, which will give it a lot of value. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70. Now this also has an inverted mint mark. So that is the S mint mark being inverted. So that will give the coin some value as well. Here's an example of an inverted mint mark. So the mint mark was basically punched into the die upside down with a smaller loop at the bottom instead of being at the top. So we can see that there, the bigger loop is at the top. So an inverted mint mark there. Now this coin here sold for over $700. 700 bucks. Now also for the 1968 proof S mint mark Kennedy half dollar, you also want to look for a double die reverse. Now here's a couple examples of doubling taking place on the 1968 proof half dollar. So always be on the lookout for that. You can zoom in on your coins with the USB coin microscope, which I have available on couchcollectibles.com. You can really see the doubling there on the 8, as well as on the top of the T there in trust. That is very noticeable as well. So always be on the lookout for that on your proof half dollars. Now this coin here, because of the high grade of a proof 67 and the double die reverse, this coin sold for over $2,800. So $2,800 coin. Actually, here is the double die obverse. We were looking at the double die obverse there in those pictures. But so always be looking for doubling on the front and on the back. Double die obverse, double die reverse. So here's the double die obverse, the 1968S proof coin. It's graded at an extremely high grade of a proof 68. Now this coin here sold for over $640. Now here is an example of an RPM. So always be on the lookout for this on the S mint marks as well, a repunched mint mark. Now here's one that is pretty cool. So basically we have a mint mark that was punched over a previous mint mark that has the knobs at the end, which we can see here on the end of the S's. So you see the S mint mark underneath it with the knobs, and then here's another example of that as well. We can really see it here. The knobs stick out underneath the S mint mark. So always be on the lookout for those. Now for the 1968S proof, now this coin is graded at a perfect grade. You cannot get any higher than a 70 on the coin grading scale, and because of that, this coin sold for over $21,000. Now this coin does not have any types of errors or anything. It's just a perfect grade coin. So those high grades are super valuable coins. Now if we go to a regular business strike 1968 silver half dollar, now this coin here does have an error. It is a die adjustment strike taking place here on the coin. You see how the design is faded out there as a result of that die adjustment strike taking place. Now this coin here sold for a little over $100, so not a super rare coin, but still $100 for 50 cents. Now here's a very noticeable type of error. These are clip errors. You can look for these types of errors on just about any type of coinage. So this half dollar coin here sold for a little over $100 as well. Now for the 1968 D mint mark, again, look for doubling on the front of your coins, on the lettering, on the date. Now this actually says TDO here on the coin slab, and what that means is that it is not doubling but tripling, a triple die obverse. So tripling taking place on the front of the coin. It also has the high grade of a mint state 64, so that will give it a lot of value as well. Now this coin here sold for over $1,800, $1,800. And then for an example of a high graded version of the 1968D, now this coin does not have any type of errors, and you can see it's got some really nice natural toning to it, and this coin sold for over $2,500. $2,500 Really like that coin there. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.